Welcome. Today, we're diving into the art of communication, a skill that shapes our relationships, careers, and daily lives. Whether you're speaking with colleagues, friends, or family, effective communication can open doors and resolve conflicts. In this video, we'll explore practical strategies to boost your communication skills, making every conversation more impactful and meaningful. Let's begin by understanding why communication is so essential and how it influences every aspect of our interactions. Ready to unlock your potential? Let's get started. Communication is the foundation of all human connections. It's not just about exchanging information. It's about understanding the emotions and intentions behind the words. Good communication helps us build trust, avoid misunderstandings, and foster collaboration. In the workplace, strong communicators are often more successful as they can clearly express ideas and listen to others. At home, effective communication strengthens bonds and resolves conflicts. Let's explore the core elements that make communication so powerful and why it's worth improving. Communication isn't just about the words we use. In fact, nonverbal cues like body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice often speak louder than words. Verbal communication involves the actual words and language, while nonverbal communication includes gestures, posture, and eye contact. Being aware of both helps you send clear messages and better understand others. Let's look at how these two forms work together to create effective communication. One of the most important communication skills is active listening. This means fully concentrating on what the other person is saying rather than just waiting for your turn to speak. Active listening involves nodding, making eye contact, and giving feedback to show you're engaged. It helps you understand the speaker's message and respond thoughtfully. Practicing active listening can transform your conversations and make others feel valued. Asking questions is a powerful way to clarify information and show interest. Open-ended questions encourage deeper conversations, while closed questions can help confirm details. By asking thoughtful questions, you demonstrate that you're engaged and eager to understand. This also helps avoid misunderstandings and keeps the conversation flowing smoothly. Feedback is essential for growth, both personally and professionally. When giving feedback, focus on being constructive and specific. Use positive language and offer suggestions for improvement rather than just pointing out mistakes. Remember, feedback should be a two-way street. Be open to receiving it as well. This creates a supportive environment where everyone can learn and grow. Clear and concise communication ensures your message is understood. Avoid using jargon or overly complex language. Instead, get straight to the point and organize your thoughts before speaking. This helps prevent confusion and keeps your audience engaged. Remember, less is often more when it comes to effective communication. Empathy means putting yourself in someone else's shoes. When you communicate with empathy, you acknowledge the other person's feelings and perspectives. This builds trust and makes conversations more meaningful. Practice empathy by listening carefully, validating emotions, and responding with kindness. Empathetic communication can resolve conflicts and strengthen relationships. Nonverbal cues, such as gestures, facial expressions, and posture, play a huge role in communication. Sometimes, what you don't say speaks louder than words. Pay attention to your body language and be mindful of the signals you send. Likewise, observe others' nonverbal cues to better understand their feelings and intentions. Mastering nonverbal communication can make your interactions more effective. The tone of your voice can completely change the meaning of your message. A friendly, calm tone can make people feel comfortable, while a harsh or impatient tone may create tension. Be aware of how your voice sounds and adjust it to suit the situation. Practicing a positive tone can help you connect better with others and avoid misunderstandings. Maintaining eye contact shows confidence and respect. It signals that you're engaged and interested in the conversation. However, too much eye contact can feel intimidating, while too little may seem evasive. Aim for a natural balance to create a comfortable atmosphere. Practicing good eye contact can make your communication more effective and trustworthy. Rapport is the sense of connection and trust you build with others. It's the foundation for open and honest communication. You can build rapport by finding common ground, showing genuine interest, and mirroring positive body language. When people feel comfortable with you, they're more likely to share and collaborate. Let's look at ways to strengthen rapport in your conversations. Every audience is different. Tailoring your communication style to suit your listeners' needs makes your message more effective. Consider factors like age, background, and familiarity with the topic. Adjust your language, tone, and examples to connect with your audience. This flexibility shows respect and increases the chances of your message being understood. Emotions can strongly influence communication. When you're upset or stressed, it's easy to say things you don't mean. Learning to manage your emotions helps you stay calm and communicate more effectively. Take a deep breath, pause before responding, and focus on the issue rather than personal feelings. This approach leads to more productive and respectful conversations. Difficult conversations are a part of life. Whether it's giving bad news or addressing a conflict, approach these talks with empathy and respect. Prepare in advance, stay calm, and listen actively. Use I statements to express your feelings without blaming others. Handling tough conversations well can lead to better understanding and stronger relationships. Stories are a powerful way to connect with others and make your message memorable. When you share personal experiences or anecdotes, people are more likely to relate and remember your point. Use storytelling to illustrate ideas, inspire action, and build emotional connections. A well-told story can turn a simple message into something truly impactful. Visual aids like charts, images, and diagrams can make your message clearer and more engaging. They help illustrate complex ideas and keep your audience's attention. When using visuals, make sure they're relevant and easy to understand. Combining spoken words with visuals can boost understanding and retention. In today's world, much of our communication happens online. Emails, messages, and video calls are now part of daily life. When communicating digitally, be clear and concise, and avoid misunderstandings by using proper punctuation and tone. Remember, digital messages lack nonverbal cues, so choose your words carefully to avoid confusion. Listening is just as important online as it is in person. In digital communication, show you're paying attention by responding promptly and thoughtfully. Acknowledge messages, ask follow-up questions, and avoid multitasking during video calls. These habits help build trust and show respect, even when you're not face-to-face. Technology is constantly changing the way we communicate. Stay adaptable by learning new tools and platforms. Whether it's video conferencing, instant messaging, or collaborative apps, being comfortable with technology helps you connect and collaborate more effectively. Embrace change and keep your skills up to date. Communication styles can vary greatly across cultures. Being culturally aware means respecting differences in language, gestures, and customs. Take time to learn about other cultures and be open-minded in your interactions. This awareness helps you avoid misunderstandings and build stronger, more respectful relationships. Language barriers can make communication challenging. If you're speaking with someone who uses a different language, use simple words, speak slowly, and check for understanding. Visual aids and gestures can also help bridge the gap. Patience and a willingness to clarify can make cross-language communication much smoother. Confidence is key to effective communication. Practice speaking in front of a mirror or with friends to build your self-assurance. Prepare your thoughts in advance and focus on your strengths. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become, making your communication more persuasive and impactful. It's normal to feel nervous before important conversations or presentations. To manage nerves, take deep breaths, practice relaxation techniques, and remind yourself of your preparation. Focus on the message you want to share rather than worrying about making mistakes. Over time, your confidence will grow and your nerves will fade. Assertiveness means expressing your thoughts and needs clearly and respectfully. It's about standing up for yourself without being aggressive. Use I statements, maintain good posture, and speak with confidence. Practicing assertiveness helps you set boundaries and communicate more effectively in any situation. Receiving criticism can be tough, but it's an opportunity to learn and grow. Listen carefully, avoid reacting defensively, and ask for specific examples. Thank the person for their feedback and consider how you can use it to improve. Handling criticism with grace shows maturity and a willingness to develop. Trust is the cornerstone of effective communication. Be honest, keep your promises, and show consistency in your words and actions. Trust takes time to build, but can be lost quickly. By being reliable and transparent, you create a safe space for open and honest conversations. Conflicts are inevitable, but how you handle them makes all the difference. Approach conflicts calmly, listen to all sides, and seek common ground. Use respectful language and focus on solutions rather than blame. Effective conflict resolution leads to stronger relationships and a more positive environment. Healthy boundaries are essential for respectful communication. Clearly express your limits and respect those of others. Setting boundaries helps prevent misunderstandings and ensures everyone feels comfortable. Remember, it's okay to say no and prioritize your own needs when necessary. Communicating in groups requires special skills. Make sure everyone has a chance to speak and listen actively to all participants. Summarize key points and encourage collaboration. Effective group communication leads to better teamwork and more successful outcomes. Public speaking can be intimidating, but it's a valuable skill. Start by organizing your thoughts and practicing your speech. Focus on your message, maintain eye contact, and use gestures to emphasize points. With practice, you'll become more comfortable and persuasive in front of any audience. A good story has a clear structure: beginning, middle, and end. Start by setting the scene, introduce a challenge, and finish with a resolution. This structure keeps your audience engaged and makes your message memorable. Practice telling stories to make your communication more dynamic and relatable. Humor can break the ice and make conversations more enjoyable. Use lighthearted jokes or anecdotes to create a friendly atmosphere. However, be mindful of your audience and avoid humor that could be misunderstood or offensive. When used appropriately, humor can strengthen connections and ease tension. Mindfulness means being present in the moment. When you're mindful, you listen more deeply and respond thoughtfully. Practice mindfulness by focusing on the conversation, avoiding distractions, and being aware of your emotions. Mindful communication leads to more meaningful and effective interactions. A rich vocabulary allows you to express yourself more precisely. Read regularly, learn new words, and practice using them in conversation. Expanding your vocabulary helps you communicate more clearly and confidently, making your messages more engaging and effective. Positive language can motivate and inspire others. Focus on what can be done rather than what can't. Use encouraging words and frame feedback constructively. Positive communication creates a supportive environment and helps build strong relationships. Assumptions can lead to misunderstandings. Instead of guessing what others mean, ask for clarification. Listen carefully and check your understanding before responding. Avoiding assumptions ensures your communication is accurate and respectful. Patience is vital for effective communication. Give others time to express themselves and avoid interrupting. If a conversation gets heated, take a moment to pause and collect your thoughts. Practicing patience leads to more respectful and productive discussions. Reflecting and paraphrasing show that you're truly listening. Repeat back what you've heard in your own words to confirm understanding. This technique helps clarify messages and prevents miscommunication. It also makes the speaker feel heard and valued. Communication is a skill you can always improve. Seek feedback, reflect on your conversations, and look for areas to grow. Practice regularly and stay open to learning new techniques. Continuous improvement leads to more effective and fulfilling interactions. Setting specific goals can help you track your progress. Decide what aspects of communication you want to improve, whether it's listening, public speaking, or conflict resolution. Write down your goals and review them regularly. This focus will keep you motivated and on track. Observe great communicators around you, whether they're leaders, teachers, or friends. Notice how they listen, speak, and handle difficult situations. Learn from their strengths and adapt their techniques to your own style. Role models can inspire you to become a better communicator. Like any skill, communication improves with practice. Look for opportunities to engage in conversations, join discussion groups, or participate in public speaking events. The more you practice, the more natural and effective your communication will become. Take time to celebrate your progress. Notice the improvements in your conversations and relationships. Recognizing your achievements keeps you motivated and encourages you to keep growing. Every step forward is a win on your journey to better communication. Congratulations on taking the first step toward improving your communication skills. Remember, effective communication is a lifelong journey. Keep practicing, stay open to feedback, and continue learning. With dedication and effort, you'll see positive changes in your relationships, career, and overall confidence. Thank you for joining us. Here's to your success as a master communicator.